be up on this stage a long time ago. But I let me being comfortable where I was stop me from pursuing all my dreams. But I'm standing up here today because I finally realized that by me being comfortable where I was the worst thing that ever happened to my dreams. Have you all ever heard the phrase, the comfort zone is where dreams go to die? Anybody ever heard that? That's a powerful statement. And I couldn't agree with it more. Because for me, I let me being comfortable where I was pass up on all the different opportunities that came my way. Now, there's a lot of opportunities, but I'm going to focus on 3 of them right now that really could have changed my life. The first one was early in my engineering career, I had the opportunity to take advantage of the market for my skill set. But I didn't do it. The reason I didn't do it was because I was young and I was comfortable with the salary that I was making at that point in time. Now, a side note on that, know your worth. Don't let anybody tell you what your value is. Know what you bring to the table. The second opportunity that I passed on was I actually was asked to be a partner in a startup engineering business. Once again, I'm talking about it because I didn't do it. Now, the ironic part about that is I ended up working for the company that I was supposed to be a partner in. So now I'm an employee versus one of the employers of this company. And the third one that I continue to kick myself about today is I actually had the opportunity to start my own business and I didn't do it. I had investors ready, but I passed on it. Now, why did I do all these things to myself? Very simply, because I was comfortable where I was and I didn't know the path that these opportunities were going to take me down. When you are in your comfort zone, the last thing you want to do is rock the boat. But the problem is that we all have dreams and those dreams need to be developed. But by me being in my comfort zone or us being in our comfort zone, the last thing we want to do is start to pursue them. My name is Michael D. Wimberly. I'm an inspirational speaker, and I'm here to talk to you about getting out of your comfort zone. Now, growing up, have any of us ever had a favorite pair of shoes? I know we all have. Don't be shy. It's okay. A favorite pair of shoes. I know I did. My favorite pair of shoes were a pair of white canvas Nikes with a blue, royal blue swoosh sign on the side. Now, this is before Nike blew up, so this is way before Jordan stuff. But I wore these shoes all the time. Now, the problem with these shoes were I was growing. My shoes were not. So as I continued to grow, these favorite shoes of mine continued to get tighter and tighter around my foot. But that didn't stop me from wearing them because these are my favorite shoes. So I'm not going to stop wearing them just because they become uncomfortable. So I'm continuing to wear them. My foot continues to grow. At some point, I'm putting my size 6, 6.5, and growing foot into about a size 5 shoe. Yeah, I grown too. Because that's not comfortable. But I did not allow that uncomfortableness stop me from wearing my favorite shoes. Now, once again, I continue to grow. They can continue to get tighter, and the pain gets worse and worse. But I ignore the pain because I didn't want to change. And in this specific instance, I didn't want to change my shoes. This is what we do to our dreams. We have a dream, and that dream fits nice and safely in our comfort zone. Once we start working on that dream, now all of a sudden it begins to grow and develop. And now it reaches the edges of our comfort zone. Now, instead of allowing it to continue to grow and develop, we take that thing and we shove it right back into our comfort zone. Why? Because we have a certain level of comfort that we're willing to go, and that's it. Everything has to fit within that comfort zone that we have. Now, once again, we know that by doing that, it's not helping our dream to grow, but we're comfortable at that point in time. This is what we do to ourselves. Now, at this point, we have 2 options to deal with that. We have that dream, and we can either continue to work on that dream and let it grow, or we can basically stop working on it and let it die off. Of course, the second one is really not an option. We want to go in and pursue that dream. For me, I had to change many things, but there's 3 main things that I want to focus on. The first one is I literally just had to buy new shoes. I had to buy shoes that fit me for where I was, and not worry about change. When your feet are growing, you get larger shoes to incorporate the capacity that they need to fill in. That's what we had to do with our mind. I had to do that with my mind. I had to increase my comfort level, what I call my potential comfort level, to allow my dream to grow as large as I needed it to grow. Now, that is the conversation I did have with myself, was stop stunning your growth. I had to continue to allow my dream to grow because I knew that by me putting it to the side, I was stopping its growth. Like I said before, I was supposed to be on this stage a long time ago. The second thing that I had to do was I had to stop worrying about what people said about my new shoes. I bought them for me, I ain't buying them for you. So basically I meant stop worrying about what people have to say. People are going to say anything at any time. Whether you succeed, whether you fail, or whether you do nothing at all, they're still going to have something to say. Now for me, I had to go in and actually write a blog for myself that was labeled, Your Opinion. Who cares? Because I had to talk myself out of putting what people thought about me above what I thought about myself. So in doing that, I was able to go through and alter my thinking. The third thing I had to do was I had to change my environment. I now had to create an environment that promoted growth instead of stagnation. I also had to go in and get away from people whose feet also hurt like mine did. So in doing that, Michelle just talked about before, I have words of affirmation on my wall. I have positive thoughts going through my screensavers on my computer. I listen to podcasts, music, I listen to or watch videos, all that enhance me. I also have to, and we also have to, get rid of all those negative people in our lives and those people that talk loud and say absolutely nothing. We have to remove them. I figure if I'm going to hear something, it might as well be something that's going to encourage me. Now, as I begin to wrap this up, I do want to encourage you all to get out of your comfort zone. I know, because it was for me, it's easier said than done. But I want to encourage you that if you can't get out of your comfort zone, at least look at expanding it. As your foot grew, you expanded the size of your shoes. Do the same thing with your comfort zone. You cannot develop your dream at the same level of comfort that you're currently at. You have to expand your comfort zone in order to go through and develop your dream. Like I said, I really want you to jump out of your comfort zone, but if you can't do it, at least look at expanding it. Excuse me. For me, once again, when I got out of my comfort zone, I was able to go in and develop who I was a little bit more. Like I said, I'm standing on this stage now because I finally got out of my comfort zone, and boy, does it feel good to be up here today. Now, don't do like I did and wait. My favorite pair of shoes had a logo or a slogan, and it said, just do it. Just do it. My name is Michael D. Wimberly. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach me on my website at wordsbywimberly.com. Inside of there, you'll have links to my videos, you'll have links to my blogs, as well as my podcast, as well as link to all my social media. So once again, wordsbywimberly.com. And once again, there's a new level waiting for you. All you have to do is be willing to go to it. Let the discomfort that you feel by being where you are get you out of your comfort zone and push you to the next level. But you'll probably have to do a self-evaluation. Make sure you don't need new shoes. Or do you need new shoes? Are your toes balled up like a fist in your shoe because you need new shoes? Or are they expanded and now ready to take you to the next level? Thank you. God bless.